film on this. Instant gratification. What is it? It is anything that is pleasurable right now, but is discomforting in the future. You see all these self-improvement things, right? It really does revolve around instant gratification and delayed gratification. You see, bad habits like eating junk food, sugar. We'll use an example. You eat just some junk food like pizza or some donuts and stuff. You know it's bad, but it tastes hella good. My freaking camera keeps falling down. But it tastes hella good. You know? So it tastes hella good in the moment, but you know in the future, you're gonna feel like, you're gonna feel weird when you're gonna feel weird later on. So that's a prime example of instant gratification. So what is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification is anything that is discomforting right now but derives pleasure in the future. Example, going to the gym, you lift some heavy weights and it doesn't feel that good when you lift some heavy weights because it's hard, it's work. You're doing some work, but you know that in the future, once you lift those heavy ass weights, you get big and strong and you feel good. Your body's more healthier, you feel way better. But it's discomforting right now to do the work now. So that's it. So why should I delay gratification? Well, we gotta look at it like this. When one goes up, the other one goes down. So you get pleasure right now. Like let's say instant gratification, you're eating junk food, right? This is like baseline. Get pleasure. Oh yeah, you eat it, right? You eat it, but then later on you're gonna be like, oh, I feel so lethargic, and you go below baseline, lethargic, right? This is you feeling normal, and this is you going below baseline. So yeah. So when one goes up, it usually means the opposite. It usually goes the opposite and a little bit lower. Let me show you what I mean. Because let's say it's basically like addictions or tolerance. It's because you're building a tolerance. You need more of that certain thing to get that certain high. So let's say, what's a good example? Sugar, okay? Sugary things. So, coffee. You drink one coffee, you get a lot of energy. Later on, it goes down. It goes down like, oh shoot, I'm kind of tired, right? You keep drinking coffee more and more and more, right? You keep drinking coffee more and more and more. You would need to this tolerance goes a little bit higher, so that you would need to drink more to get that certain. Man, I suck at explaining stuff. To get the same kind of boost you had, and then it goes back way down, and then you have to drink more, and then it goes back. So that's why, Elijah, you suck at explaining. Who cares? But look, drink one coffee, you get good. I mean, you get high off coffee, let's say. Then you get a low. You keep doing that for a week, it doesn't really taste like much. So you gotta drink 2 coffees. You drink 2 coffees, you get high off 2 coffees, right? And then it goes back down low. You know, you feel tired later on. Then a month passes, like 2 coffees, it don't taste like nothing. So you drink 3 coffees a day. So, and then it gets you that same amount of high. So you see where I'm going with this? Y'all see where I'm going with this, okay? It's you building a tolerance. So why don't you just build a tolerance to the discomfort? You see, if you do the discomforting thing now, that means you'll have more pleasure in the future. And you build a tolerance to that discomfort, just like lifting weights. When you lift some heavy ass weights, let's say you deadlift 45 or no, let's not do deadlift. You curl 5-pound dumbbells, right? In the beginning, that thing's hard as hell, you know. But after maybe like 2 weeks or something, 5-pound dumbbells feel like lightweight, baby. So you increase it to 10 pounds. You increase it to 10 pounds, and then that's kind of hard. A month later, Oh, 10 pounds is so easy, and then you increase it to 15 pounds. See, you're building a tolerance to the discomfort. So why not just get like built different? This is the essence of being built different. You're you're actually building yourself to be built different. Doesn't make sense. But what I'm saying is that you can build a tolerance to the discomfort, and by doing so, you will get more pleasure in the future. You know, as you keep bumping up that weight, 15 pounds to 20 pounds, you start getting stronger, you start getting bigger biceps, you start being healthier, you start like actually like liking how you look in the mirror. Like, come on, bro. So why then? Why is it so hard for people to delay gratification? It's for the simple fact that it is discomforting. It is sucks in the moment, you know? Like most people don't want that discomfort now. Cuz, you know, if they live day to day, why would they do something discomforting when they can't see when they can't see the benefit in it, you know? So what you call it? You have to, most people think short term. That's what it is. Short term thinking. Because if they live day to day, you know, if today's your last day to live, why would you do some hard work? See? So the concept of time is skewed. Time is very valuable. You have a lot of time, and yet you don't. You see, you need to start thinking long term. If you think long term, think 2 years from now, 4 years from now, 6 years from now. If you do the discomforting thing now, that your future self 4 years from now would be much better off. But if you do the bad things right now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now, 6 years from now, it's gonna suck for them. It's gonna suck for your future self. Yeah, right. If I just started, you know, just kept laying off making videos and just kept playing video games, it's gonna be much harder for me to start making videos and start quitting my video game addiction 4 years from now. You know, so your concept of time you have to think long term. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you can think long term, like doing the discomforting thing now just makes logical and rational sense. You know, if you start working out now instead of later on, you will have a benefit down the road. You will get better down the road, you know. So think long term. The average human being, I think, has a lifespan of around 75 years. You know, they go into the 75 years old, and probably 80 some or something like that. So if you're around my age, you know, like 18, we have a little over 50 years ahead of us. 50 years, and that's a long ass time. That's if you don't, you know, die in a car accident or something accidentally happens, or you get killed or robbed and mugged or something. If you had the average lifespan, you know, live to your 75 or something, we got 50 years ahead of us, which means 1% of 50 years is 6 months. 1% of 50 years is 6 months. Can you believe that? So 6 months isn't even that. What I'm trying to get at is that 6 months is not a lot of time. And yet, people cannot stick to something for at least 6 months. If you went to the gym for 6 months, you would be better, in better shape, better health than 99% of the population. You know, like, let that sink in. If you just went to the gym, did that discomforting thing for like 2 hours a day for 6 months, you're in better shape than 99% of the population. And yet most people don't do that, because they can't even see further than a week. They think in such short terms. So results will come. Do the hard work now, and results will come. You know, just keep putting in that effort. Like this YouTube journey that I'm doing, I don't expect it. I expected to, at the very least, I'm seeing this in a 2-year gap. At least 2 years. Because I know that I'll get better in 2 years, you know, improve in every single video. And the future is just bright as the sun. Why did I say that? I have no idea. You can change. That's what I'm saying. You can change. You can get better. Like, I can get better at talking to the camera and stop making some weird ass comments. But you just gotta delay the gratification. We'll see you guys later. I need to stop doing that.